Welcome to another AgroBuzz, our weekly agricultural program right here on Durain's Coffee Break. Now on Ash Wednesday, hundreds of persons converged on the Hague showground in Trelawny for the 60th staging of the Hague Agricultural Livestock Show, which was held under the theme Youth Involvement in Agriculture, the Response to Sustainable Development. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, Honourable Derek Hellier, commended the 10,000 farmers of Trelawny for their commitment and amazing resilience, noting that despite all the challenges, they have continued to contribute to feeding the nation and drive the export trade. Yay to all those farmers down there. Now, during 2015, Trelawny produced some 6,978 hectares of assorted crops, with over half of it being the famous yellow yam for which the parish is known. Under the Import Substitution Crop Programme, Trelawny also produced 136.3 hectares of ginger, and the parish is now embarking on a massive drive to diversify agricultural production. To this end, the farmers are being encouraged to plant the MD2 variety of pineapples, hot pepper, and papaya. Here this morning to tell us about the Hague show and what's happening in agriculture in Trelawny is Wendell Stewart, who's president of the Trelawny Association of Branch Societies of the Jamaica Agricultural Society. Hello, Mr. Wendell Stewart. How's the morning?
I'm blessed. I'm doing fine.
Well, I'm happy to hear that Trelawny is doing so fine and everything is absolutely wonderful down there and for betterment to come. So tell us,
yes.
How was the Hague show?
Well, the Hague show, as usual, like all other shows, we struggled. They're still struggling after 61 years. And but I must say, it was a great show until the rain took the better part in the afternoon.
Okay.
The minister got a very good tour and he saw showcasing of our farmers, what they have done over the years.
And of course, there was a lot of highlights of what your outstanding achievements of the show. Tell us a little about what was on display.
Okay, what we have this year for the first time, we have partnership with 4-H and SDC has come in also. What we found out, we had nearly 200 heads of livestock,
Okay.
both being the majority with some sheep and some. We had a good display of exotic birds.
Oh.
And rabbits. That there was no competition on that, but they were display petting, like a petting area.
Yes.
Our horticultural society area was actually expanded this year. We had a lot of people coming from all over Jamaica.
Okay.
Down there to display, and sale was good for them, I said.
Nice.
But back to SDC. SDC was able to bring in from about 36 different communities, people who were making Jamaican indigenous produce from our fruits and yams. We were able to display jams, jellies, nectars,
Nice.
wines, to name a few,
Nice.
and even crafts. We had the craft people because there's a department in SDC that is promoting entrepreneurship. And these people are building and they're labeling and they're
Nice.
through
Proud of them.
with their program. And that was a hit. That was a sellout, as you say, in Jamaica at the show. And it's the first time we have had this magnitude.
Nice.
While SDC had the younger people, for it, that the younger people participating, showing what is being done in their 4-H clubs across the country.
I'm so proud of the 4-H, you see, and what they're doing for the young people and getting them interested. I mean, agriculture is a very lucrative market, and it's not just planting, but a lot of things off of that as well. So great.
Yeah, and this is where the 4-H and SDC, the byproducts of our agriculture.
Yes.
I mean, when the minister went to that area, when you have yam drink, when you have a yam cake, yam flour, and I mean, it went on and on, it tasted it, and I mean, we are planning, I must say now, that in April Farmers Month, we are going to re-engage the people in Trelawny and Jamaica at large on the Hague showground again to view and visit and probably start making purchase from these people on an ongoing basis.
Yes.
So we're going to bring them back out again in the agriculture, in the Farmers Month in April on the showground in a more organized way, again going forward for farmers, going to highlight our farmers because they are a part of the farming community because they're now taking what they grow make anything to byproduct. So you don't have to eat the jackfruit. You can have the wines and all the other things from jackfruit that were displayed.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about all those products coming up. So there's lots of benefit for the byproducts, and the farmers, I'm sure, benefited a lot over the show, over the years because of the show.
Oh, yes, they have benefited. What we have been able to do on Ash Wednesday at the show is just able to make the farmers display their best practice over the years. And people are seeing that we grow these things, we have these things. And the farmers market here will buy the actual produce from the farmers on the ground. That section is growing because they know now. And people are asking us, why don't we start to have these once a month, a farmers market on the ground? And that is under consideration.
Yeah, man. Grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Absolutely. Yes. Just sell it right. There's a fresh and good prices and everything.
Exactly.
I like that. So now, Trelawny is known, of course, for the yams, but apart from the yams, you have other crops. I hear about pineapple and pepper and all of that. Tell us some more.
Oh yes, well right now we have a mini agro park out at Braco, and that is where they're spearheading this expansion in the field. We are now growing hot pepper. We are growing the MD2 yam. We're growing some serious onions that has never been seen. You would believe that they are imported, the quality and the size. And potatoes are doing quite well, and ginger in our parish. And we're pushing those plus other products because Trelawny is coming up right behind St. Elizabeth as one of the parish that produce towards the agricultural basket for Jamaica, the food basket.
Yeah,
we are right there. The only thing I want to bring into that, what we're trying to do, JS, in partnership with RADA and 4-H, this year we're trying to boost the school garden program by giving as much assistance to the schools in the parish that has the space and to practice, because we believe as we get the young people to start touching that earth, that soil, and start getting involved, they will grow into. And in Trelawny, we have an aging Jamaica too, farming population, and we want to start introduce our young people into farming as a profession, because we know it can make a serious dent in our economy.
And when you put this into the schools and they actually get their hands dirty and get us, will they be eating the product in the school or selling it?
Well, this is the whole thing that they're growing up, that they will eat some and sell some to replenish, because although we'll be looking for sponsorship in this program, we expect it to be run as a business, because honestly, in my view, we don't look at farming as a business, and we have to start teaching it. It's a business.
A lucrative business too.
Yes, you must know how much you put in, how much you're making, and you must be making a profit, because it is profitable.
It is.
And, we want our farmers to grow on that basis, that they can properly plan the way forward.
Well, Mr. Stewart, as I said, I'm very excited about hearing everything Trelawny. I mean, not just a tourist area anymore, not just yam, but plenty other things. Congratulations to you and the team, and make sure I'm listening out for more things happening with the products.
Yeah, and one other thing, if I can get a plug in here, what we plan to do with that same starting farmers month, we intend to extend it, that our cruise ship passengers will be able at least to go to Hague show one of the days in the week.
That's great.
To view some of these things, because
that
when I look at the 4-H craft, they use indigenous things, even the coffee seed, to make trinkets and things. It was so, amazing.
That sounds great.
And it's done locally in the parish.
Right. Mr. Stewart, thank you so much for this coming on this morning. Really enjoyed it, and continue to do the hard work. And say howdy to the farmers and to your members of your Trelawny Association of Branch Societies. Yeah?
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, man. Mr. Wendell Stewart, President of the Trelawny Association of Branch Societies of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, telling us about some of the agricultural activities taking place in Trelawny. And now remember to support the farmers of Trelawny and all across Jamaica as we grow what we eat and eat what we grow. And don't forget to visit the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries website at www.foa.gov.jm, and join us again next week for another AgroBuzz.